What's good, good people? What's good, good people? Hey, can you stop doing your damn makeup while you driving, lady? What the hell? I should call the police on you. You know how weird you look doing your eyelashes driving? I gotta be stuck behind a boat like you. I'm gonna get on work around you, man. Hit this engine on your stupid head. You trying to ride, you trying to do goddamn makeup. Kwame coming on hot, man. Man, come on, man. Now listen here, y'all. We got to talk about what Stephen A. Smith and Thick Tongue said, man. Brother Shay Shay, not Thick Tongue. Brother Shay Shay. He ain't still talking about me right now. But I'm talking about him because I don't agree with what he said. Now, uh, Brother Shay Shay and Stephen A. They gave some commentary on LeBron James and Bronny James. But they made it more about LeBron James than they did about Bronny James, which pretty much proved my point and a lot of other people's point on why this kid does not deserve to be in the NBA. Because you don't get in the NBA off what daddy does. But apparently these guys think that that's cool. Stephen A. Smith said because of what LeBron has done and because of LeBron's career, that he's earned the right to have this moment, as if the NBA is a soap opera, as if the NBA is some type of Days of Our Lives drama that you can earn the right to have your son play. So maybe we should let EJ play, Magic Johnson's son. Maybe we should let MJ's sons play, Jeffrey Jordan and the other one. Maybe we should let them play. They both had better numbers than Bronny. Maybe we should just let Shaq's son play. Let's give them all the sons of NBA players, give them all 4-year deals, guaranteed. They shouldn't even have to go to the draft. But this elitist way of thinking like that. You're talking about one of the most competitive jobs ever that you took the competition out for somebody else to earn that spot. And when you get in the elitist mindset like these two gentlemen, you forget about the little guy. See, both of these men got so much money now, they don't even understand it from the other side. Shannon Sharpe is a long way from that Shannon Sharpe that was a sharecropper, family come from sharecropping, and that he went to a small college in Savannah State. See, he a long way from there. When he talking about paying $20 for gas, he's a long way from his common sense. He's been living too much in that other world to understand the real world. Because $20 for gas would have ran his sharecropping granddaddy or daddy out of business. But because he's where he's at today, he don't remember that. He don't understand that no more. He's no longer like us. He's not like us. Because anybody that's in their right mind would not say something like that. Also, Shannon Sharpe said that you would want your kid, all the people that's in the front office that own the companies, they got their kids in the front office and in management. Yeah. Give Bronny a front office job. Let Bronny push some paperwork, because that's what he need to be doing. But first of all, the difference is what you said was these men own the franchises. Jerry Buss owned the Lakers. So that's why Jeannie Buss got the job that she has now. And we see the job that she's doing. But they're actual owners. LeBron does not own the Los Angeles Lakers. The moment LeBron can't leverage his talent to get what he wants, see, that's the same. They do that on different scales to black people. The high school kid can leverage his reading ability to still be able to play football. We all seen white people let Negroes leverage their talent for a trinket or two. We know what that looks like. How many athletes we know can't read, but they still are allowed to go to college? They're leveraging their athletic ability. Does that make it right? Does it really help in the long run? LeBron does not own the Lakers. So as soon as LeBron is no longer LeBron, I believe there will no longer be a Bronny. This is all about a storyline. And it's disrespectful to any kid that was not allowed to compete for the job. Damn how you feel about it. Basketball is supposed to be a competitive sport, and the best man or woman gets that job. If we're gonna start allowing certain people to just chip away at the honesty and integrity of sports, the bullshit don't supposed to creep into sports. There's already a pecking order in sports already. But now you're gonna take away the competition to even get in, and you got the people at the bottom champion the people at the top to do this. It's like you brainwashed to think you one of them or something. Now it might be. And when you type it in my chat, I'm gonna make millions of more. So keep typing. Thank you, son. Y'all don't block them. Don't block none of these Brian Honey sexuals. These Diddy baby old brownies, do not block them. Let these Diddy baby old brownies stay right there in the chat, because I know what y'all don't know. I know what a lot of y'all brownie baby oil sexuals don't know is that I'm going to be able to break down the game. See, I'm going to go find a video of Bronny minutes, and we're going to break down Bronny minutes from a basketball standpoint. Something that Stephen A. Smith can't do because he don't play no goddamn basketball. That's why he keep y'all talking about drama. See, I'm going to talk about the X's and O's of the game, something that Shannon boy can't do because it ain't no goddamn first downs in basketball. See, the reason why they don't have no basketball players breaking down basketball, because they can talk about the inconsistencies and the holes in the game. They want you caught up in numbers, not on the fact that LeBron don't 2'9". His son don't know how to create spacing on the court. His son is in the damn way, creating a 4-on-5 situation on offense and on defense. On offense and on defense, Bronny is a liability. On offense, he cut when he don't need to cut. And he don't cut when his man is not looking at him. When his man is not looking at him, that's when Bronny is supposed to cut back door for a dunk or a layup. He'll stand and try to space out while not being able to shoot threes. Then you got it to where he comes off a screen where they're dropping the pick and roll at the 3-point line. Okay, now you done got it low. If you don't go downhill, now you done got it low. You have your big come set that re-screen. Now they're going to have to figure that out. They're going to have to trap that. They're going to have to switch that. They're going to have to do something. Because now you in the heart of the defense. Sorry about that. Somebody called me. Well, like I said, it'll be hard for Bronny to get to that other side. So if he couldn't get to that other side, that big, once they get low from that first screen and they drop and plug, then you go the other way and you screen again. And then that big may not be able to get to that other side, and then you go from there. You got the lob to the big man. You can go to the basket. You got a bunch of shit. You got a bunch of options that you can do. But just sitting there thinking that you your daddy, you can run to the 3-point line and shoot threes all day, or you can jog and trot up the court. That's weak. And don't tell me not to talk about Bronny, and don't tell me not to talk about Bron. If the media is going to highlight a weak ass pass, if they're going to highlight a bullshit ass block, if they're going to highlight every small little thing he do, then we're going to be able to highlight the things that they don't do. Can y'all hear me? This kid just run to the 3-point line all day long. All he does is run to the 3-point line. They don't even talk about Dalton Connect. They don't even talk about Dalton Connect, a guy who put up 16 points. They don't talk about him. A guy that can actually help them, they don't talk about him. They keep wanting to run this father-son feel-good story. He deserved the right to have his son in the NBA. That's like, what? Don't nobody deserve shit. You got to earn it. They talking about King Griffey Jr. and his father. Griffey Jr. can actually play. And when his father retired, many teams took on King Griffey Jr. What are you talking about? How can you disrespect King Griffey Jr. and make that comparison to Bronny Jr. when he earned his name outside of his father's name? It's funny how they tampered Stephen A. Smith down and talk about how much this is a kid. This boy is 20 years old. Same age as when Stephen A. was talking about Kwame Brown and everybody else. Now all of a sudden, Stephen A. Smith is, and all these guys are talking about he's a kid. Not that he's a professional. He can't even critique his game. Can't even break down the fact that this kid don't go downhill when they drop and plug. Can't even say that this Bronny is not aggressive at all. He's in the way. He's not spacing the floor. Who taught this kid how to mind the game? Because he don't know nothing about the game from a basketball standpoint. A young athletic kid is supposed to sprint for layups. Is there something wrong with his heart or not? Because if there's nothing wrong with his heart and there's nothing wrong with his legs, why is he playing like a 20-year veteran? Why is he trotting up the court to the 3-point line? Why is he not the first guy down the court? That's what I look at when I look at a young player. Why is he not the first player down the court? Why is he not sprinting to get his head up under that rim like Kerry Kittles and then fanning out to the wing after you sprint the floor? Because if he sprints the floor, Dalton Connect or LeBron or D'Angelo, one of those guys, men, might have to suck in and shrink the floor to stop Bronny from getting a layup or a dunk. And if that happened, you have the shooters on the outside able to shoot. And this is how Bronny can learn how to stay on an NBA team, by doing things like that. Those things help your teammates. It may not show up in a box score, but when you watch that film, when a coach watched that film and saw Bronny James sprinting the floor hard that led to a Dalton Connect or LeBron James trail 3-pointer, then you get a job that way. You get a job that way. But see, he's not worried about a job. Because remember, they gave him a job for the next, what, 3, 4 years? He don't have to worry about sweating and finding where to stay. He still stayed at the house he stayed when he was in college. Like, the hustle is not there. I don't see no hustle. And for people to call this hate and disrespect, I just think you don't know shit about basketball. If you call this hate and if you call this disrespect, I question what you know about basketball. Because the same thing coaches ask myself and other young guys that I've seen play in the league, hey, your shot gonna fall. Sometimes your shot ain't gonna fall. But nobody, and I mean nobody, should ever question your energy and effort as a younger player, especially. Nobody. So he should be sprinting that damn floor, putting his head up under that rim, and then fanning out to the 3 point line. Because right now, all of his guys are doing is clogging up the lane and guarding whoever that LeBron or Bronny is on. Whoever's on Bronny, they're a roamer. They're help defensive. So I don't see how they're gonna put Bronny on the court. The teams in the NBA are gonna go on massive runs when Bronny is on the floor. He don't get up into the ball, so that's how he keep getting blown by. Every time he's out on the floor, he gets blown by. The good defenders I know get up and into their man. Pause. They don't back off to give them more options to break them down. The good defensive players I know, they take away an option and they force you to kind of do what they will allow you to do. And it's a tug of war of who's going to have the biggest wheel. The offensive player being able to counter what the defensive player is doing. The defensive player job is to take away that one thing that that player likes to do the most. So how in the hell can you call Bronny a good defender if he don't even know what these players like to do the most? He should be reading the scout reports every day and figuring out what is this player tendency and take that away from him. If he's right-handed, maybe jump up and send him left and get up into the guy. But what I'm seeing is not it. And outside of somebody saying I'm hating, that's all you can say. Because from a basketball standpoint, this kid is not sprinting the floor. He's not spacing the floor well, and he does not know when to cut through. He cut through one time when LeBron was on the post, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell are you doing? He's the reason why that shot got blocked. He brought in a whole nother defender cutting to the basket. I'm like, what do you think your father is getting ready to do here? He done faced up. You know he's gonna go to the right, or he's gonna go middle and come back right. Why would you be ducking in, or why would you be trying to go in on that situation? You gonna get your daddy shot blocked, which that's what happened. Like I'm not understanding what you're doing here, son. This got to be one of them rituals because I can't understand how a person put their child in a situation you can clearly see they aren't ready for. Man, this is child abuse. This young man was living a good life. He didn't need this shit. Now they want to play patty cake, bake us man. They want to play patty cake now like Bronny ain't grown because of what they did to other players in the past. Now they chickens come home to roost because it's the king royal son LeBron, Bronny. It's the king's son. So now we realize what we saying and what we've been doing is wrong. Fuck what Jalen Rose is trying to warn us about when Stephen A was standing up there so bombastic and aggressive, telling Stephen A, what? I'll just talk about the game. While he's disrespecting whole grown men and disrespecting families and kids. And other people had fathers and other people had mothers too. Why you being disrespectful? But now it's an elitist son. They want everybody to back off. He's just a kid. He don't deserve that. We black out here now. We the black community now, huh? We wasn't black before, but now we black again. Funny how that works. It's funny how that elite shit works. All of a sudden we black out here now. When it's Homelander and Homelander Jr., yeah, you can't talk about royalty, huh? Kids his age fighting wars. Yeah. But this we talking about the king, son. Yeah, we can't even critique his game. They don't even show footage of his game. When there's somebody else, they ran a blooper reel. Shit, every game he played been a goddamn blooper reel. 4-5 turnovers. They talk crazy about everybody else, boy. Just imagine injury, go through his mental stress and be fine. But no, they couldn't let Ben Simmons rest. I'm going in and out. Hey, chill. Yeah. NBA used to be a grown man league. That what they told me when I got to the league. They told me, hey, look here, this ain't for babies. We're gonna talk to you like a man, cause you're a grown man now. And I was younger than Bronny. You a grown man now, and this is how we gonna talk to you. They ain't shift no language for no goddamn body when you was playing with men. They ain't shift no language for nobody. You playing with a bunch of grown men. You know what you signed up for. This is what you get. But no, it's the Kane son, so it's different. Y'all know how it go. Y'all used to this elitism shit. That's how P. Diddy made so many of them take that, take that. Cause everything okay. You do anything to be around the elites. You know, you'll compromise yourself to be an elite. But fuck your morals and your principles, they're elite, right? They somehow better. Ain't that better? They somehow better than us all. Go to bustlife.com to get you some mama's cooking shirt. Yeah, for the Christmas holidays, make sure y'all get y'all mamas that mama's cooking shirt. Cause if she took care of you like my mama took care of me, you got that mama's cooking. You don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. And you don't think nobody above you. Or to come. Now, if you need to go outside and run, you better get your butt out here and run. No, this ain't run through town, bro. Where the hell is you going? I guess she said we're gonna make it run time. I said this ain't run time, little girl. She gonna make it run time. Order, come. Make her ass run downstairs and then make her run back up. Get her tired. You played point guard in high school? A little bit. Come on, go. Yeah, we're gonna get you tired, girl. Yeah, but to me, this is a shame. That elitist mindset, it's a shame. They got a bunch of entertainers trying to tell us that it's okay. This is nepotism. Nepotism look like not really owning it, being a fake owner, but just leveraging your entertainment value to the white man, leveraging what you mean to him to get your son on. That's what nepotism is. That ain't how I understand nepotism. The nepotism that I understand, you could be dead and gone. You cannot run or jump, and you can just sign a piece of paper, make your son the man, your daughter the woman. Plus, when it comes to sports, there should be no such thing as nepotism. That's why Shaq didn't do it. That's why Kobe would have never done some shit like that. That's why MJ didn't do it. MJ could have really done some nepotism shit. He was actually part owner of the team. Yeah, you don't need athletic ability at all to be no team owner. Shit. You ain't had to never play a sport a day in your life. The motherfucker who paid LeBron ain't never probably dribbled a basketball ever. Who disrespecting people's family members? KB, do you want Bronny to succeed? Yeah, and I'm gonna tell him how to succeed. Stop worrying about what people that like him think, and start listening to more people like me that he think don't like him, but actually are giving him some good advice. And the good advice that I'm giving Bronny is to run the goddamn floor like your life depends on it. Stop worrying about whether a shot go in or don't. There's things Bronny James can control. Whether he make or miss a shot, it's not in his control. That's psychological at this point. We've seen this kid make shots in practice. We've seen him make shots when the whole crowd ain't there. So clearly, there's some sort of effect when the crowd is there. He gonna have to get over that. But the one way you get over it is just go out there and play with reckless abandonment. And that's what he's not doing. He's coasting. He's not sprinting the floor. I don't know if he's worried about getting tired, but you're not gonna be out there long enough to get tired. So spread the damn court. Make good things will happen if he start being respectful to the game. Sprint the damn court. Be young. You'll get a layup. You won't have to worry about hitting a three for your first shot. Go for lobs. Go for tip dunks. Be energetic around the rim. He's not doing that. He's playing like an old man. His daddy got more energy than him. It's a damn shame that his daddy out there playing with more energy than he is. How, Sway? Nigga, Jeannie Buss wasn't no fucking 19 when she took over. Y'all niggas say anything. Niggas say anything out their damn mouth. Jeannie Buss was 19 when she took over the Lakers. And tell us what Bronny James is taking over. What is Bronny James taking over? Niggas defeat your own argument with this stupid talking. Bronny James ain't taking over anything. He's getting the opportunity that was deserving, probably better served for somebody else that probably would have worked harder and been a better fit. That's what he's taking over. He ain't taking over the Lakers. But how in the hell is LeBron James running harder, playing harder than a 20-year-old Bronny? That's crazy. Bron James up and down the floor. Bronny James trotting to the three-point line. We expect his father to trot to the three-point line here and there. He's older. We don't expect to see Bronny doing that. You finna play 5 to 8 minutes. We want to see you tearing up and down that floor. And get this. This is the same thing that coaches have told me. So this don't got nothing to do with liking Bronny, disliking Bronny. You know the favorite words y'all like to use. Y'all favorite little saying. Why don't you like this person? Because it's all about who we like. I got to be disliking him to critique his game, I guess. So y'all allow Stephen A to say what? I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm just critiquing these guys' game while calling them bona fide scrubs, while saying you won't trade them from a box of cereal. For all those things that was said, that was looked at as just critiquing the game. With a man actually critiquing the game, y'all still looking at his hate. When basically all it is that you're not used to hearing anything negative about your elite people. So it's not warm to you yet. Because you participate in talking about everybody else. You think him being a role model, being a role player most of his high school career, and obviously college destroyed his ability to chase the game. Why was he a role player in college and high school? He just don't got it. If your daddy LeBron James and you on a high school team, you can do whatever the fuck you want. He chose to be a role player. He's a likable kid. He's a nice dude. From all the reports that said about Bronny, he's a nice dude. And that's probably the problem. To be a great player, you got to be a little bit of an asshole. Most of these great players, you don't hear that they're all just nice. If you think LeBron is just a nice guy, LeBron is a straight up killer. Not in the sense of a literal killer, but to be that good and that dominant for so long, you have to think different. So this nice kid shit is the problem. Kobe wasn't no motherfucking nice kid. Telling you that now. What is all this shit? What the from Cash Rich Ports. From Cash Rich Imports. I thought this was my stuff I bought off Amazon. This is some shirt company. And they got my black ass on a shirt. What is this? Cash Rich? It says Cash Rich Imports. Springfield, Michigan. Some cool looking shirt. They got ugly ass Stephen A on the shirt. Look like nice quality. Yeah, he got to use his youth. He got to start running down that road. Hey, these some nice shirts. Thank you, Cash Rich. Kwameism. It's all about who we like. Kwameism. Hey, don't be trying to start selling this all about who we like shirts before me. I already said them. Hey, these some nice quality shirts though. Kwame, keep the lead attorney in your prayers. What's wrong with the lead attorney? Bronny only there because his daddy want him there. Man, listen. That shit is sad, B. KB, do you still go out and hoop anywhere? I used to, but no, man. These niggas be trying to key. I'm trying to hoop. I ain't trying to goddamn go out here and DDT each other all day. No, I'm just trying to hoop. I ain't trying to get to the league. I done been there. Yeah, KB been saying stars are not born, they are created. Stars are not born, they are created. He's fighting cancer? Damn. Sorry to hear that. Holy Lord. He just got it? With bone cancer. Oh, damn. Yeah, he made more money playing video games. He should have been allowed to continue playing video games. He don't need this shit. He don't need all of us talking about him. We're gonna talk about him. He's a professional athlete. For all the people that's crying and whining and doing all that, you're making yourself look foolish. It makes no sense to cry and whine like that. You're showing that you are an elitist. Like you're showing that you're a wussy. Because everybody else gets talked about. You cannot make the case that you can't talk about Bronny when every other professional athlete gets talked about. That's some whiny, sippy baby shit right there. Y'all niggas acting soft as baby shit. We don't care about your complaints. We don't care about your crying. Everyone gets spoken about when it comes to professional sports. But I'm just not going to do it in the manner in which others before me did it that I didn't appreciate. Yeah, I'm not going to do it that way. But let me find the part where Stephen A. Smith and Shannon boy was talking about it because I'm not going to play it on my computer. No, I mean, I'm going to play it on my computer. I'm not about to put first take on my shit. Mm-mm. They flagged me real quick. Mm-mm. Stephen A. Smith and share their thoughts about Bronny. I remember when King Griffey Jr. Okay, here we go. See them on the court together. I mean, it's surreal. I mean, I think we've only, in modern time, I mean, I remember when King Griffey Jr. and his dad was on the field together with the Mariners, and to see this, I never thought it was even possible because that means Senior is going to have to play well enough, long enough in order for Junior just to make it to that point. It's an unbelievable feeling. And guess what, Stephen A.? I believe the first game of the season they're going to play, I will be at that game. Now, run tell that. October 22nd, Shay going to be in the house. For sure. Well, first of all, I find it very difficult to believe that you're going to make the game. I got to see it to believe it because you're a hater. With your damn schedule, who knows whether or not you're going to be there? I'll probably be there, but I will say this. Braun had 19 points, 5 rebounds in 16 minutes. Bronny played 13 minutes, 0 points, one field, 0 for 1 from the field with 2 rebounds. This is a guy who looked like he wanted to play the game, getting one attempt. Your daddy is Homelander. You got one attempt.
So I just want to take a moment to say this in all seriousness. You know, we could talk about how surreal the moment is. I've been very disgusted at the cynics out there who've gotten at LeBron about this. I want to remind.
I know this guy ain't calling nobody a cynic. Stephen A. Smith calling somebody a cynic. Wow. Try to rewrite history, huh?
Everybody who we're talking about here. We're talking about somebody where you can make a legitimate argument. There is no one who has done more for the game of basketball in the modern era.
And what does that have to do with Bronny playing basketball? What does what LeBron accomplished on the court has anything to do with what Bronny accomplished on the court?
Yes, I could be critical about some jump shooting. I could be critical about him having a podcast when he knows his coach is on a hot seat and stuff like that. But make no mistake about it, I don't slip when it comes to recognizing A, his greatness, and B, what he has meant for the game of basketball. He's earned the right to facilitate his son being a teammate of his. The Golden State Warriors, as recently reported, was considering taking Bronny James, but out of respect to LeBron James and his wishes, didn't do so according to the reports, which is why he ended up going number 55 to the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's understand that while Bronny has a lot to prove, and we're wishing him nothing but the best and all the luck in the world, LeBron James has earned the right to have the kind of cachet that could manipulate the proceedings to such a degree.
LeBron James has earned the right through his cachet to manipulate the NBA. I wonder what else he been manipulating. Stephen A., why stop there? What else have LeBron earned the right to manipulate with his cachet? Hmm? Does he have to take drug tests? Huh? Did he take the drug test in the Olympics? Tell us more, Stephen A. Did he earn the right to forego the drug test? Hmm? I'm just asking.
This man is one of the top two, three greatest players in the history of basketball, without question. But what he has done as an ambassador of the game, he's earned the right to have himself in this situation for his son to be on that basketball court with him. If it was somebody else, we wouldn't be saying it. Let's make sure we say that about LeBron James.
You're right about that. If it was somebody else, you wouldn't be seeing it. If it was Michael Jordan, you wouldn't be seeing that. MJ would never allow his son to not earn it off of his own merit on the basketball court. Now, MJ has his own company called Jumpman. You can work for Jumpman. Now, I'm pretty sure MJ making them earn that somehow. It's all about values, your principles. You don't supposed to just be giving these kids anything. You make them earn it. You make them earn it. And so, Stephen A., why stop there, Stephen A.? Why not, if we think he earned the right to have his son surpass somebody else that can earn and work hard for a spot to take care of their family, if LeBron James has earned the fact to eclipse some other kid's hard work, then what else has he earned the right to eclipse? What else has he earned the right to just do what he wants to do with and use his celebrity to manipulate? What else has he done? Hmm? Because Bronny James got to make his own name. He's a product of LeBron. All that Instagram jump shooting, and this boy still can't shoot. People won't understand until it happens to them on their job. Yeah, and the person got to be white. That's when they'll get it. When the other person white, they'll get it. Right now, the two people black. Let Caitlin Clark. I dare Caitlin Clark to have a daughter, and she grow up. She hurry up and grow up. Caitlin Clark played for about 18 years. In her last season, Caitlin Clark have her daughter skip past a black girl and just get a job. And she out here stinking up the bed like LeBron James' son, Bronny. And boy, it'll be hell to pay. It'll be all kind of races. The NAACP will come out. It'll be hell to goddamn on pay, boy. It'll be hell to pay if Caitlin Clark have a white baby and that white baby take a job from a black sister that been working her tail off. Oh boy, we'll understand nepotism. We'll say it ain't nepotism. We'll say it's because she white. We'll say it's because she white. That's how life is. I'm not stressed. See, the reason why things are the way it is because people like you sit idly by and say nothing and do nothing. Do not encourage me to say nothing and do nothing. See how much of a coward you are. You don't even put your face on your words. So we don't even know who you are or what you stand for. For all we know, you could be Kamala Harris. So I don't take no advice from somebody who too afraid to put their face and their words on what they saying. So if you want to come up here and you tell me about why I shouldn't stress and where did you get to determine that I was stressed or not stressed because I'm reporting on something, maybe you're stressed. But don't teach me to sit idly by and do nothing like you. I'm gonna say something. That's the least you can do is say something. You complicit. You would probably be at them Diddy parties watching something go on that I wouldn't watch.
Deserves this. He's earned it. He's done that much for the game. Stephen A. We see it all the time in coaching. We see it all the time.
I'm talking behind the avatar, but I was just on my live and people know what I look like. If you don't know, Google it. If you don't know what I look like, just type in Kwame Brown and then Google. I love when some of you people say stuff this stupid. Um, if you don't know what I look like, and if you haven't seen me on many of my videos live, then go Google Kwame Brown and a big old picture of me will show up. And some of you with these avatars, not only do you not show up, you won't hit the link, you won't show your face, you won't do nothing but sit behind avatars. And we supposed to believe that you stand on what you're saying? I don't.
Time in front offices. Yeah. They do it all the time. They got 3, 4 of their sons in coaching. They got 3 or 4 of their family members in the front office. And we don't bat an eye. Now all of a sudden, for the first time in NBA history, oh man, it's nepotism. Half the corporations is nepotism. They got family.
You said half the corporations are nepotism. Shannon Sharpe, that has nothing to do with that is a private entity, a private corporation. This is not private, this is very public. You're telling the public to our face that there are elitist people out here that they can skip the line through their celebrities and get their kids in places through sports and overshadow another kid's hard work and don't even give them a chance. You got to at least fake it better than this. If they would have put him on a team and then gave him the job at the last cut, even if he played bad, I'd be like, all right, we get it. That's LeBron's son. But to give him a guaranteed contract, make it not even open for competition, that is not what the NBA is about. And so no matter how much they bring y'all out to try to tell us we wrong, we not gonna think we wrong.
Members working. We're gonna move on, Molly. We gonna move on. Let's move on. Go there. I'm picking up what you're putting down, but
I'm not picking up what you're putting down. And nothing that you said was worth picking up. Yeah, nothing he said was worth picking up. That was a bunch of bull crap. That was a bunch of bull crap. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, that's the wrong jam. We don't. You're in the wrong chat for all that stick talk, stick talk. Let me get you up out of here, boy. Yeah, hey, no stick talk in my chat. Anybody put some stick talk in my chat, get him up out of here. You know what I mean? I had to get this nigga up out of here. We don't do no arguing. You know. You know what I mean? Get them out of here if they on that stick talk. I'm looking for something real quick. Mm-hmm. Back in the desert in here. Look at this boy. Look at this boy here. Man, you can't even find this boy preseason game. They talking about when they taking the court together. Everything about them taking the court together. There we go. In that game. That's what makes it so special. Yep. And it will be official in the regular season. Each other and with each other. Here on the floor. All right, I'm gonna do this on my main channel. I'm gonna see if they do they have a problem with you breaking down these video games on YouTube? Does anybody know if we can play these a breakdown of these games on YouTube? Nope, you can't, or nope, you can. I see other people doing it. I don't know if I can. Oh, handyman said no. You can. Yeah, you can. All right. I'm gonna turn off the audio and just give a breakdown of the game because everybody who calling it hating, again, I respect your opinion, but I don't think you know what you're talking about from a professional standpoint. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about from a professional standpoint. It don't matter if you call me a bad professional. What do you call a good doctor and a bad doctor? You still call them doctor. So, I'm gonna bring you the truth. Something that the media ain't saying. Order, what's going on? Hey, I'm waiting on somebody to attack me, and then I'll know they the watchdog. I'm waiting on them to attack me again because this is what they don't like. Can I get Chael online, man? I tried to reach out to them on Twitter. I don't want them to block me on Twitter. Yeah, I don't want them to block me on Twitter. Uh. Let me put my hashtags in there. Uh. NBA hashtag Bronny James. And I'm gonna do this with all due respect because I know you guys are gonna be listening with a sensitive ear. Because we're gonna make it about the game and the game only. And we're not gonna pretend and fake it fraudulent. But if you got feelings about the situation and you all finicky about it, put them feelings in your back left pocket and we'll go from there. Um, I'm going live at 11:35. Hey, Christopher, man, I'm gonna break down the game between what you gonna say about Homelander, Kwame. I'm breaking down the game. No, Homelander played well. Homelander is playing better than his 20-year-old son. He got more energy than his 20-year-old son. So I'm gonna break down the game from a purist and a professional standpoint. And I'm finna roll that swagger, and I'm finna just break down the game, smoking that swagger, and just talking to y'all, man. And hopefully, we don't have so many people with their panties all in a bunch, because you'll be able to see if I'm right or I'm wrong. There's people in the chat that know the concept of basketball. You know how you play when you at the park. You know about spacing. You know when somebody look like they're out of place. Christopher, for you, I'll make sure I drop the link. You're a fanatic. You're a little crazy. Sometimes you overtalk. But when we can get you to shut the heck up for a second and stop being crazy, and even though you look 58, you still, sometimes talk with way more sense than a lot of other Bronny fans. So salute to you for that. And my bad on the 48 joke, but you do look 48, 58, mother. I think they flagging everyone with the 60-minute interview of Kamala because Black Conservative Perspective now has an overlay on the interview. Damn, son, would you look at this? Hey, oh man, I gotta put an overlay on the whole video. They're gonna make me trim some of that out there. I'm gonna have to redo that with an overlay up. That shit crazy, B. Maybe my editor know how to put an overlay up over the whole video. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know. But I'm gonna smoke this swag and enjoy myself. I'm not gonna be no ways tired, no ways bothered. That's crazy. That's a news channel, man. How they gonna put the news out and then don't want people to pass around their message? Like, that's stupid to me. You get more subscribers, more eyes on you by other people playing the interview. Like, that's crazy. She must have did real bad and they know it. Everybody was cooking her like booking. Cooking like booking. Kwame a full-time comedian. What I said to be funny, I ain't trying to be funny right now. I would probably suck at being a comedian. Y'all would put me on the spot and try to get me to make you laugh. And I just be saying shit. I'm not trying to intend to be funny at all. That I don't. Yeah, I'm probably limited on that. Corey Holcomb, now that's a funny motherfucker. And them motherfuckers be freestyling. I can't freestyle with for shit. I went out there like, ugh. I was high on that Cali swagger. My tongues was tied. SJ, I ain't roast your little big forehead self. See, it's always the people with them baby hairs, they always give me trouble. Salute to you, what is that, Henry Cardwell? Salute to you. Yeah, SJ, you always causing trouble in the chat. You know that? Ain't never a dull moment with SJ. Let me go use this restroom. I'm drinking all this doggone water. I gotta take a potty break so don't nothing get in the way of me breaking down this game. Let me go get some snacks. You know a nigga be smoking that swagger. A nigga needs some snacks. What up, Order? A nigga smoking that swagger needs some snacks, that's all. I need some snacks. You probably need snacks too, but you ain't getting none because you eat too much. I'll give you some snacks when we run you today. I don't think you in the right proper shape, Order. One of them goddamn wild dogs will get on your ass. So I gotta get you in the proper shape. All right, let me get me some snacks. Let me hit the snack drawer. Order, get out of here, girl. You know you ain't allowed in the kitchen. Ow. DDT your big head ass. Don't try me. Ow. We looking back the second time. I don't care you on your period, girl. Yeah, she just tried me just then. Tried to turn around 2 times. Like, you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Get the hell out. I ain't got you nothing, Order. I told you. Until you run and lose some weight, you not just getting no free food around here, no extra. No, not happening. Go on about your business. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put y'all on mute. If you don't back your nose up off my shit, girl, she over there trying to get a sniff on my shit, see if she can just sniff it real quick. All right, now, do I be sniffing on your goddamn doggy treats and shit like that? No. So don't be sniffing on my stuff, girl. Move. Yeah, she over here sniffing on my snacks. I don't be sniffing on her doggy treats. What's wrong with you, Order? Oh, no, I ain't bring no napkin. I'm gonna get a napkin for my hand. What kind of dog I got? Dogo Argentina. Quit licking your lips. Why you always watching me licking your lips? You can run up on me all you want to. I ain't got nothing for you. Nothing. I ain't got nothing for you, girl. You eat too much anyway. Anybody want to donate to the chicken fund for Order? Just have her eat more chicken than Purdue can make. It's about Nacho. I heard you got taller. Nacho, we're about to go over to the main channel, bro. We're going over to the main channel. Y'all come over to the main channel so I can break this thing down. I'm finna end this live. Y'all go to bustlife.com and get you some merch. Let's go over to this other live, y'all, so we can break the game down and talk X's and O's. Salute to y'all. I'm gone.